Good morning, Doctor.
Morning, Raxel.
You feeling better?
Oh, I wasn't feeling ill, Raxel. I just wanted to be in my room alone. I had a lot of thinking to do. Raxel, will you do me a favor?
If I can.
I'm very concerned about Mr. Desmond. I know he still loves Erica very much, and that he's desperately unhappy. And I suffer for him. But what he's doing is wrong.
I agree. But how can we stop Monsieur Desmond?
I wish we could get a hold of Dan Forrest. He could make some sense out of this. I can't.
But he's not here.
I know. We've got to get word to him, since we're all virtually prisoners here. Could you get Quito to mail this letter?
Not Quito. He will only do what the master tells him.
But I thought he obeyed you.
Not on matters that might alter what Monsieur Desmond has decreed.
Will you mail the letter?
I am as loyal to the master as Quito. I will do what I can to convince him, but I will not betray him.
Axel, you've got to help me. We'll all go mad.
In an honorable way, I will do what I can. A friend of yours came over from the mainland last night.
Oh?
Perhaps he can help you.
Who?
Mr. Stanton.
Mr. Stanton?
He seemed to know you. He asked about you at dinner. I told him you felt ill.
Tim Stanton, the artist?
Yes. He said he wanted to thank you for something.
Is he still here?
Yes.
Well, he doesn't have to thank me. He can repay me. He can mail this letter.
For you, Dr. Carr, I'll ride Pony Express. We missed you last night.
We?
Well, yeah. Holly Marshall and me.
Who's Holly?
Oh, just a crazy kid who stowed away in Mr. Desmond's boat.
You mean to come here?
She did it for kicks. I can't say I blame her, though. This place is A-OK. You don't think so?
Well, I may have thought so once.
I'll go and prepare breakfast.
Raxel, just juice and some coffee for me, please.
Very well, Doctor.
I don't know how to thank you for getting me this commission. You know, you saved my life.
Do you mean the portrait of Erica? You're not still going to do it, are you?
Well, I'm here to do what you arranged with Mr. Desmond for me to do. And you act surprised. I don't get it. Or you. Does your sister usually come down for breakfast? I'd like to meet her and get started.
Erica won't be down for breakfast.
Oh. Well, the afternoon light's just as good.
She won't be down for lunch either, or dinner, or any little alfresco supper.
If I'm out of line, Dr. Carr, stop me, but what are you trying to say?
Didn't they tell you?
I won't know what you're talking about until you do.
Well, my sister is dead.
Oh, forgive me. I am sorry. Did it happen during the night?
No. Happened before you came here.
It's strange that Mr. Desmond didn't tell me about it.
There are many strange things about this island, Tim. Tim, will you mail this letter for me, please, when you get back to the mainland?
Why, I can't walk out now. I mean, I've already taken the money for the portrait and paid off that lug that was on my back.
But you can't paint a portrait of a dead woman.
Well, I'll just have to try, won't I? From a picture or from my sketch. But if Mr. Desmond really wants that picture, well, I'm going to try. Only I can't figure out why he didn't tell me about it.
There are lots of things about this island that I hope you never have to figure, Tim. Now, believe me, I'm begging you, for your own sake, leave here, and please mail this letter for me.
You can't mail it yourself?
No. Mr. Desmond doesn't want me to leave.
Why?
Because there are things about my sister's death he doesn't want anyone to know. Oh, what a fool I am. I'm not thinking. Of course, he won't let you leave either.
Let him try and stop me. Look, I'll get that letter mailed. Remember that stowaway on the boat last night when I got here? Well, her name is Holly Marshall. Mr. Desmond is going to get rid of her. And I'll get her to mail your letter.
Oh, if only you could. If only she would.
Come on.
Eavesdropping? If we are ever to raise Erica from the dead quietly, as if she had never died, no one who comes to Maljardin can ever leave again. Alive, that is.
What are you so uptight about?
Just picked the wrong girl to play messenger boy, that's all.
Look, you're being shipped out anyway, so what's the sweat?
I am not being shipped out.
Are you kidding? You stow away on his boat, then you plunk yourself down here as an unwanted guest, and you expect Mr. Desmond to sit still for that?
Yeah, maybe he will.
You're nuts if you stay, because it's not healthy. And anyway, Holly, you can't run away from everything all your life. I just got you a job with Vanjie Abbott at the French Leave Cafe.
I can't work there now that he's turned up.
The Reverend?
Matt Dawson.
He seems like a pretty straight guy to me. Maybe you should go back there and find out for yourself.
He's the last person in the world I want to find out about.
Okay. It's your life. But I want to return a favor. And the only way I can do it is through you. Could you tell Mr. Desmond that you forgot something at the hotel, or make some excuse so you can get over there and mail this letter?
Back to that again. Look, why doesn't Dr. Carr mail it herself?
She can't leave here for a while.
You too lazy? Or afraid of getting seasick?
I don't think I can leave either.
The plot thickens. Or is this another one of your mini mysteries?
Believe me, Holly, it's no joke. Dr. Carr and I know something that Mr. Desmond doesn't want anyone to know. That Mr. Desmond wants kept secret.
But Holly knows about it also.
Mr. Desmond, where did you come from?
From up there? Oh, no, excuse me. From down there. Then I went up there. What's this? Ah. Allison shouldn't really do this to me, despite her good intentions. And I'll tell you why. For the first time in my life, when my wife Erica died, something happened beyond my control. Now, I'm not accustomed to defeat, so I intend to reverse it.
Reverse someone dying?
Quite a challenge, wouldn't you say? It's rather like transporting a devil from Hades into the Arctic, but instead of hell freezing over, the ice melts down. What you might call transference of power. Oh, under ordinary conditions, my Erica could be in a deep freeze, and that would be only my business. But If the truth were to be known, then the press, the TV, and all the news media would exploit and speculate and make this isolated island into a mecca for the curiosity seekers or a touristic horror. Now, we can't have that, can we? That's why this letter of Alison's, with all its good intentions, can never be mailed until the dead are raised, or whatever our destinies may be.
Who is he, little mistress? Your husband? Or Jacques Eloi Desmonts? A Satan out of the past 300 years? Battle lines must be drawn in the mystic world to protect the dead. And those destined to die.